Namaskar. Today, 7th March 2019. Let's start with the Hindu editorial. Wiggle space on the SEBI's new rules. SEBI's new rules to protect those investing in liquid mutual funds are not tight enough. According to new regulations issued by the Securities and Exchange Board of India, SEBI, liquid mutual funds holding debt securities with a maturity term of more than 30 days will have to value these securities on a mark-to-market basis. Until now, liquid mutual funds could report the value of debt instruments with a maturity term of up to 60 days using the amortization-based value method. Only debt securities with a maturity term of over 60 days were to be valued on mark-to-market basis. So the new rule seemingly narrows the scope of amortization-based valuation. Amortization-based valuation, which is completely detached from the market price of security being valued, allowed mutual funds to avoid the volatility associated with mark-to-market valuation. SEBI's new rules come to the midst of the crisis in infrastructure, leasing and financial services that led to various fund managers reporting the value of the same debt instruments issued by the infrastructure lender at vastly different levels. The chief financial markets regulator believes that mandating mutual funds to report the value of greater share of their holdings on the mark-to-market basis can lead to a better and more objective valuation of these securities. By extending securities a maturity period of up to 30 days from mark-to-market valuation. However, SEBI may be doing no favor to individual investors. This is because the new SEBI rule gives a strong incentive for liquid mutual funds to invest more of their funds under management in securities with a maturity period of fewer than 30 days. This helps avoid the volatility of mark-to-market accounting and the need to provide a fair account of the value of their investments. What is likely is a decrease in the yields received on securities maturing in 30 days or less, and an increase in the yields of debt instruments with a maturity period of 31 to 60 days. It will, however, do nothing to make investors in mutual funds become more informed about the real value of their investments. The latest SEBI rules are also in direct contrast to the usual accounting practices when it comes to the valuation of securities. Generally accepted accounting principles mandate securities with the least maturity to be reported on mark-to-market basis, while allowing the amortization-based method to be employed to the value other securities with longer maturity periods. This makes sense as the profits and losses associated with securities with shorter terms are closer to being realized by investors when compared to longer term securities. SEBI would do well to mandate that all investments made by liquid mutual funds should be valued on mark-to-market basis. Simultaneously, it should work on deepening liquidity in the bond market so that bond market prices can serve as a ready reference to ascertain the value of various debt securities. Thank you people for watching.